Hello and welcome to StreamDay. StreamDay is a tool for streamers who stream on multiple platforms like YouTube and Twitch. Today we're going to be looking at stream events. What is a stream event, I hear you ask? Well, here's a quick demo you can link to from the homepage to show you. This is what stream events look like once they're published. They are events where you're going to be working alongside fellow streamers and you're going to be streaming together, either at the same time or at different times. So this particular event represents a kind of SMP stream weekend. It's actually over a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday in this case. You can see that someone is still live right now. Ari is live right now, coming to the end of the stream on the first day. And there's a bunch of people lined up for tomorrow and the next day. And you can see where each of those people fall on the schedule and see which platforms they're going to be streaming on and link directly to their accounts from there, whichever platforms they're on. And it tells you which platforms they're on here and you can link to those directly. The benefit of this is you have one link to give your audience for an entire event, and that audience can see the times relative to them in 12 or 24-hour time, and it'll be relative to their time zone. So all the times here will completely adapt to the user, and that is automated. They can override it if they're using a VPN or something that will disrupt the times, but otherwise they just arrive and everything is as it should be. So from the homepage, all you need to do is set up an account to get started. You can do that either by logging in or creating an event. It's basically the same thing. You agree to the terms, you continue with Discord. You will need a Discord account in order to log in here. You need to authorize that and it will let you in. The first page you're going to see is your stream schedule. There's a separate video for that linked below if you're interested, but we're going to be looking at events today, which is the second bit in the navigation up here. And events are when you are collaborating with other streamers and you want to coordinate and also publish your shared streaming activity. Now, when you go to set up a new event, you're going to be asked if you know the date already, if you don't. If you don't know the date already, you give this finding a date activity a name. You let it know whether you're looking to just find a single day that works for everyone, a couple of sequential days, however many that might be, a weekend, however long that is, or a whole week, 7 consecutive days. And then you give it a sort of start and end time frame of when you want these dates to occur and create your event. So let's do that. Live series season 2. And we're looking for a weekend sometime between September and the end of November, let's say. There we go. Then all you do is you copy this link and you share it with the group of people with whom you're going to be gathering information. You send that to them, wherever that is, probably on a shared email chain or in a Discord channel or group DM, and get everyone to contribute their time. I'm just going to jump to an example page here that I have set up, and this is what it looks like once all the participants have contributed their time. So their interface of this looks a lot like this. This is where I've already declared my time, but for any, they would all be empty like this to start with, each row, and you can say, it's a great time, it's a maybe, or a can't. Here's the key. And you just tap a date to see how well it works for you and cycle between them all. And those results update in real time in the responses right here. And we can see that this time zone that we defined is the winner. It has the most people available with the most maybes as well on top of that. We can also sort these chronologically if you prefer, or you can see the calendar view and see where the results were distributed. You can also hover on the participants list here and see exactly where they all fell in each individual date. Now, directly from this outcome, you can create an event using this particular time. Or from the main event screen, you can create a new event and say that you know the date already. Let's say we're going to have a date and we know when it is now because it's going to be, say, Saturday the 3rd of October, and it is going to be 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. You can have multiple dates. Let's say it's a weekend thing, same time, but on Sunday it runs at a slightly different time, say. So we have an event, we have these time blocks that we've defined, and then we're going to share this with streamers. So we get the link. You can add an optional passphrase for security there. But yeah, you're going to be copying this, sharing it with your group again, posting that wherever they are, be that in a Discord channel or an email chain, whatever it is. And they're all going to do the same again. They're going to come in and they're going to declare their time. Once they've done that, you'll get an interface that looks a little bit like this. In this particular example, what has happened is these are the availability notifications that you get on each of these little time blocks underneath. And what I've done is already pan out the time here over the course of this event. So you can drop a new card in. You can make that card whatever size you want. Put in the user that's going to be there, and then move them around wherever you need them to be to set up your stream schedule for your event. Once again, once you've fleshed out what your event's actually going to look like, you can preview what that's going to look like to users. This particular event has ended, but this is what an event will look like to a user as it's occurring. And that is events and how they work. You can filter these as well, so other people may create events and add you as a participant. Like you'll receive the link and you declare your time. So those cards look a little bit different. But yeah, you can filter those as well. And when you're done with it, you can archive those off. So that one we've just created, we can archive it and it'll end up down here. And you can also completely delete things from your archive if you wish. That is how stream events work. I hope you find this useful.